Right then, round one. Right, so do I want to keep this hand? It's got plays, but it's not good because of all the lands. But I don't want a mulligan. I'll probably end up getting something a lot worse if I do. Well, that's not good. A handful of nothing. So I guess he puts... Oh, I don't know which one of them he'd even want. Yeah, the Asp, yeah. Well, at least he's a way off playing it. Oh, God. Well, that is awful draw. I'm in serious risk of just flooding out. Agent of the Horizons. That's not that great, but I guess I better get aggressive while I can. Because when he plays the Asp and then eventually makes it Mega, I'm not going to be able to do shit against that. Well, can't do shit against that either. That's really good, eventually. Well, shields are certainly up. I can nearly play Sea God's Revenge, but I obviously want to use it. I think his Asp's going to come down this turn, and then I have to take, what, one swing from it? And I can trade a bunch of stuff for it. Oh, actually, no, I can block it with the Guardians. Yeah, so I can block that with the Guardians, and then soon I get to Sea God's Revenge it. So I've obviously got no attacks. Next turn I get to Sea God's Revenge it. Should be playing more actually no, I shouldn't, it makes no difference. Alright, okay, he's just going to start getting in there. So next turn he could go monstrous, at which point I could, but then Sea God's Revenge is sorcery, so I could definitely set him really far back with a Sea God's Revenge now, but I wouldn't also be able to dissolve what he played, but then I'm miles away from doing that anyway, so I'll just Sea God's Revenge him. Said Scorpion would be kind of irrelevant, I guess. I'll just put his most expensive ones back and then attack with Blood Toll Harpy. And I definitely want to put that on the bottom, because I've got plenty of lands to do anything I want with. So you can play the Agent and the Chimera, or you can play the Asp. And then I kind of hope he plays the Agent and the Chimera, because the Asp I can then dissolve next turn, which is probably the most problematic thing for me, I guess. Lash of the Whip is also good. But I can't really use it yet. So I'm just going to pass. I guess I've got to use it on the agent because I need him to not be alive. Because he can just swing straight through me, whereas this guy not so much. If he spends all his turn casting the Asp though, that's good. He could have stymied hopes, but that doesn't matter if he does. I could Lash the Whip him, but obviously I want to counter the Asp. Oh, but then he can't also play the Asp. But next turn I can just do both if I draw land, so fuck it. I'll just take 4, go to 10. Another Agent of the Horizons. Gonna have to dissolve it, don't have enough removal to kill it. Unfortunately. I guess I want that. It means I'm going to take another load of damage, but I need cards. Oh, I can play Shipwreck Singer though. Doesn't do that much. But I can kill his Sedge Scorpion with it. Oh, this is flying. So that's good. That means that locks down his Coastline Chimera. Then down comes the Asp. Right, so what are my options this turn? The Asp is presumably going to become a monstrosity before attacks next turn, which would be bad. Except for nothing, it's just bad. It's bad regardless. But I could kill it if I double block with these two and Lash of the Whip. But then I've got a Lash of the Whip this guy because he just kills me regardless. And I'm probably going to have to do it now. I can kill the Sedge Scorpion. Right, so let's just Lash of the Whip first. And then that leaves me enough mana to do both of them things. And just leave the Tormented Hero back. And then I'll just chump for a turn with the Guardians of Thingy against the Asp. Just because otherwise he just kills me. And then I'm in chump mode pretty much. You have to do it per creature, right? Okay, well I'll just kill this guy then. So presumably he's going to monstrosity the Asp. And I'm going to block it no matter what with the Guardians, because I know he's not going to offer the trade. So he's now an 8-9, which is very bad. Hey, what the hell? Why did this guy not die? Ah, what? I guess I didn't do that right then. So Tormented Hero and a Returned Phalanx. So I'm in trouble because I need this Asp to not be on the table and I've got no cards. My Voyager's End went into the graveyard. I see. Is that because of... I milled myself, I see. And I lost stuff that would have really helped me. Especially that. So now, off the back of that mistake, I can only assume I am dead. Right, now that works. So yeah, obviously have to chump. Yeah, that's bad. No way to really kill them. Okay, let's scoop them up for this one. I don't think there's any way of me winning. I don't think there's a card in my deck. I suppose I could drop the Kraken. So I guess I won't scoop them up just yet. So what are my blocks here? Nothing that's going to stop me from dying. So let's just scoop this one up. What's good against him then? Late game. He's playing a fairly late game. This Viper's Kiss seems good. Stop that Asp from becoming monstrous. Better than Boon anyway. I'll take all the Boons out. I'll probably take Tormented Hero out as well. And put in Benthic Giant. I guess he's a bigger body. Or Stymied Hopes. Or Fate Foretold maybe. Probably Stymied Hopes. But yeah, it's going to be hard to win this, I think. That was a massive mistake on how that works, because I just milled myself. I thought it was asking me who wants to draw 3 cards, but it actually just says draw 3 cards regardless. So yeah, that was my bad. Let's play first and try and do better. No, I won't mulligan. No, this is the slowest hand ever, and I can't even use the double black spell on any early drops. So if he has no play this turn, do I want to read the bones or do I want to hold up Dissolve mana? Or do I want to play Return Phalanx? I don't think I'm going to want to dissolve his free drop unless it's Agent of the Horizons. But then that dies to that. So maybe I don't care too much about that. I guess while he's got nothing down, now seems like a really good time to read the bones. And I guess I probably want both of those cards. Agent of Horizons just dies next turn to Farika's Cure. And as long as I can curve out, I eventually get to play Shipbreaker Kraken. And that plan so far is going well. What kind of sucks here? Actually, I can just hold up Stymied Hopes, I guess. not dissolve, and I can't play Return Phalanx. So what do I want to play here? I guess just Return Phalanx and then leave up Dissolve and Stymied Hopes. And if he flashes in that guy, then I get to Stymied Hopes him and scry one. This card seems pretty good, but I wouldn't mind a land, so that I can just play Kraken. It doesn't seem that good against him. He's going to be attacking most of the time anyway, and I'm not going to be able to get him to make particularly unfavourable blocks. I think I'll put that on the bottom actually. I've got better things to do with my mana, I think. Is this going to be the Asp, maybe? That's not too bad. We can just trade for... Right, well that's good news. I get to play the Kraken. I'm definitely going to take the advantage of doing that now. So I'm 2 lands off making this monstrous, which basically means I win. If he plays the Asp here though, that would suck, because I want to dissolve that shit. That's not too bad, I can live with that. Especially since that's there. But I would like to hold up dissolve now. This is kinda tough. I guess I get to play the Guardians and hold up dissolve, though they just do essentially nothing. I'd like to play this guy, but I want some land. Nemesis of Mortals. Yeah, that is worth dissolving. Creatures I control have lifelink. That's gonna be good if he ever removes my Kraken for any reason. So yeah, let's put that on top. It's not an island or a swamp, which kinda sucks, but it's still a good card. That's fine. I guess that means I get to spend next turn throwing him back and making it so he can actually attack. He's exiled my whip. And I just made a pretty lame trade, I guess. Well, I guess I'm just going to take the whip out then. Nearly there. Is there any danger in attacking with the Chimera? With the Kraken, should I say? Probably not. I'm just going to go for it. Asp time? Ah, they suck. Island. Right, let's do monstrous then. It's going to be hard for him to win, I think, at this point. Shipbreaker Kraken has served its purpose, yeah, okay, fine. So that was a much better game. But I did have really, really good draws in that game. I'm going to take the whip out because he's main decking the thing. And I guess I'll just put him. Boon's not a bad combat trick. I guess I'd rather have a boon than Lost in the Labyrinth, or would I? Maybe I'm just going to try out Fate Foretold. Doesn't seem that good, but whatever. I want to try out new cards. That's what release drafts are all about, I guess. Totally unplayable hand. Basically even worse, but at least I can actually play stuff. Miles away from Shipbreaker Kraken, but not too far away from Grey Merchant. That's problematic. Read the Bones is going to be pretty fucking important here. Definitely want the Islanders. What do I want as my next draw? I guess I want... Right, do I want any of these cards? I'm going to get both of them regardless, because I want both of these cards. But what do I want next? I guess next turn I'm going to play a land regardless. It makes no difference. I'll just take it like that. In fact, yeah, I've drawn both. I'm a retard. I'm an idiot. I just was like, well, thought I was... Yeah, I think that's pretty self-explanatory what I thought was happening there. Horizon Chimera could be a problem. Oh, I've got the lands I need to make the Kraken drop. How much value do I want to get out of Grey Merchant? Do I play him next turn, or do I put down a Phalanx first? Because he's going to pop the Flamecast wheel pretty soon. If not now, maybe. So if he does... Ah, right, okay. Well, that's a huge creature. I guess I play Grey Merchant now then. Because he's going to pop the Flamecast wheel soon. So I'm one land away from playing and using Monstrosity on Kraken within a couple of turns, and that would lock him down, and then I can just roll in and win. That's the dream. So he takes down the Harpy and swings for 6, which is definitely a good swing. Now I can play the Kraken and Monstrous it soon. And I'm on a pretty strict clock, is the only problem. If he's got tricks, I just die. Asp is bad, but I can chump that at least. What I draw next turn is going to be pretty important. That's going to save me for a turn against one of the flyers, I guess. I'll just chump with it. Why the fuck didn't I play that as well? I'm an idiot. Don't attack with the Asp. I won't know what that means. He didn't. Well, this is just going to be sacrificed. Oh, I can kill it. Hey, why can't I do the other one? Because I need to tap it. So, why can't I tap it? Is that a bug or something? Guess the danger is that my Kraken... No, I'm not in a massive amount of danger here. I don't think. If this is a creature, it could be... it is. So, but it's a creature I can attack through. I'm going to pin down these 4. No point in swinging with the Grey Merchant as well, I don't think. That is big. And can nearly go monstrous. Not big enough to double block the Kraken though. I'm going to have to Viper's Kiss it, I think, so it can never go monstrous, because that'd be big enough to block the Kraken. And it would also mean he's nowhere near being able to actually block. And I might be able to coax him into... So what do I want to attack with? Returned Phalanx. I think what I'll do before I do anything is play Fate Foretold on my Phalanx and then swing with it. Just cantrip it, see if I can get some card advantage. And I'll swing with that, and then if he doesn't block, he's got to make some blocks, surely. So he's going to throw something in front of the Kraken, and he's going to kill something with Nemesis Immortals, right, fine. Ooh, that's good. That means I get to see his entire hand and pick a card out of it that I do not want to be in it. So what have you got? And what am I discarding? Two emissaries. This one, the Trampler's probably worse because he can kill me with, he can just trample through. And this one, it's probably never going to deal damage to me. Yeah, I'll get rid of the Trampler. Commune with the gods, and he gets the scry. see what he reveals. He's going to have a body to block with next turn anyway. So he gets a high Horizon Chimera. That is not good for me, because that thing can actually kill me. And you can flash it in as well. So yeah, he could potentially kill me here. So he goes for the Chimera. That card does literally nothing. So I'll swing with these two. And then he's just won because he can bestow it and kill me. He's already monstrous. What can I do? Don't think I can actually do anything, because no matter what, he's going to bestow the thing on that and kill me. Unless I can monstrosity again, can I? I don't even know. I'm going to try. No. No, it just doesn't work. Oh well. Nearly got there, but that was a close one. Hopefully I'll have better luck in round 2.